Okay, let's sing before we start. Let's discover, let's explore your creation and so much more. It's exciting, can't wait to see what you have in store. Surrounded by waves of your mystery, Lord, show me what you want me to be. Let's go deep, 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 deep past the ocean blue, deep, 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 deep in my faith with you, deep, deep, deep. Deep in my heart I see your love is endlessly deeper than the sea. Let's dive deep in our faith. Let's dive deep in our walk. Let's dive deep in our trust. Let's dive deep in our talk. Let's dive deep in your word. Let's dive deep in your ways. Let's dive deep in your love. Let's dive deep every day. Let's go deep, 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 deep past the ocean blue. Deep, 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 deep in my faith with you. Deep, 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 deep in my heart I see your love is endlessly deeper than the sea. Let's dive deep. Okay, very good. Now, please close your eyes as we pray. Dear Jesus, thank you for this day. Please bless us and guide us as we have our lesson for today. Please send your holy angels to be with us so that we can understand all the lessons that we're going to learn for today. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay, so our subject for today is science. And before we start, our lesson is about five senses. And then before we start, let's sing a song about five senses. With my eyes, I can see, I can see, I can see. With my eyes, I can see, I can see a rainbow. Sing with me. With my ears, I can hear, I can hear, I can hear. With my ears, I can hear, I can hear a bird. I can taste, I can taste, I can taste. With my tongue, I can taste, I can taste an apple. Mmm. With my nose, I can smell, I can smell, I can smell. With my nose, I can smell, I can smell a flower. With my hands, I can touch, I can touch, I can touch. With my hands, I can touch, I can touch a cat. Five senses, I can see, I can smell, I can hear, I can taste, and I can touch. Senses. Okay, very good. Now, let's start with our lesson. The five senses. But for today, we're gonna learn first the parts of the eye, and parts of the nose. Okay, first is the parts of the eye. So, in our eye, we have our external part and internal parts of the eye. So, these are the external part. We have here the eyebrow, there, the eyelids, eyelashes, pupil, the one in the middle, iris, the color brown or black, and sclera, the white part. I will repeat. We have here the eyebrow, eyelids, eyelashes, pupil, iris, and sclera. Now, can you please get a mirror and look at your eye and point your external parts of your eye. So let's start with touch it. Touch your parts of the eye. We have here the eyebrow, the eyelids, eyelashes, but do not touch the pupil, okay? Just point it. The pupil, iris, and sclera. Okay, very good. Now, let's go to the internal parts of the eye. When it says external, it's the outside. But when it's internal, it's the inside part of your eye. Okay, let's go to the internal parts of your eye. We have here the iris, okay, the lens, the pupil, cornea, retina, and optic nerve. I will repeat. The internal parts of the eye is the iris, lens, pupil, cornea, retina, and optic nerve. Now, we're gonna learn the function of these parts, okay? The function of the parts of the eye. So let's proceed to the function. Number one, we have the iris. What is the meaning of the iris? Can we please read together? Ready? Go. The colored part of the eye, it may be black, brown, green, blue, gray, violet, or even red. So that is the iris. Ayun po yung iris. And the color part of your eye. Remember, the iris, that one. The colored part of your eye. Now, let's go to number two. Pupil. Let's read together. Ready? Go. The center of the iris is an opening where light passes through. Let's repeat again. Ready? Go. Pupil. The center of the iris is an opening where light passes through. So sa pupil, nagpapas yung light. Now, where's the pupil here? There. Okay? Also, the pupil is this one, the small one there, in the middle. But if it is in the internal, it looks like here, this one. Okay? So let's review. The iris is the colored part. It can be black, gray, blue, green, and the pupil is in the middle where the light passes. Okay? So now let's go to number three. Say lens. Very good. Let's read the meaning of lens. Ready? Go. Found at the back of the pupil. Let's read one more time. Lens. Found at the back of the pupil. So where is the pupil? If the pupil is this one, then the back of the pupil is this one, the lens. Okay, remember? The lens can be found at the back of the pupil. What is the pupil? Where the light passes through. It's in the middle of your iris. What is the iris? The iris is the colored part of your eye. Okay, we learned three functions already. Now let's proceed to number 4. Can you please say sclera? Very good. Now let's read the meaning of sclera. Ready? Go. Sclera, the white tough wall of the eye. Let's repeat together. Ready? Go. Sclera, the white tough wall of the eye. Remember, this is your sclera, the colored white there. Sclera, okay, the white part of your eye, and then the iris is in the middle where the light passes through, and the lens is at the back of the iris, and the pupil is the colored part of your eye. Now, let's proceed to the next one. Please say retina. Very good. Let's read the meaning of retina. Ready? And go. Retina, lining at the back of the eyeball, made up of sensitive cells that pick light. Let's repeat the meaning of retina. Ready? Go. Retina, lining at the back of the eyeball, made up of sensitive cells that pick light. Okay, so where is the retina in our picture? So the retina is there, the lining, okay, at the back of the eyeball, because the eyeball is this one, so this one is the retina, yung color orange part there, okay? The retina. So it's the lining at the back of the eyeball. Let's review first. Okay, retina, the lining at the back of the eyeball, pupil, the one in the middle where the light passes through, lens, we can found it at the back of the pupil, iris, the colored part of your eye, and sclera, the white tough wall of your eye. Okay, last two. Let's go to the next one. Say cornea. Very good. Let's read the meaning of cornea. Cornea, clear layer at the front center of the eye. Clear layer at the front center of your eye. We cannot see this one because it's so clear, okay? So the cornea is this one. There is a wall there and it's clear, okay? The clear part in front of your eye. Okay, that's the cornea. Next, let's go to the next one. Optic nerve. Can you please read? Optic nerve. Let's read the meaning. Sends messages about the things you see to the brain. Let's repeat. Optic nerve sends messages about the things you see to the brain. Very good. So the optic nerve is this one. Once you saw something, and then the optic nerve will be the one to send the message to the brain, and then you're gonna say what you saw already. Okay? So this one is the one sending the message. For example, I saw a flower, and then the optic nerve will send it to my brain, and I will say what did I saw, okay? Oh, it's a flower like that, okay? So now, let's repeat the parts of the eye. Iris, okay? Can you please point your iris in your eye, but do not touch it, okay? It's dangerous. Iris, okay? What's the color of your iris? Okay, that's the colored part. So what's the color of your iris? Oh, mine is black. Now, let's go to pupil. You have your mirror, right? Point your eye in the mirror. Where's the pupil there? Okay, very good. How about, oh, we cannot see the lens because the lens is at the back of your pupil, but we cannot see it in your right now because it's the lens is in internal part of your eye. It's inside, so we cannot see it. Next, let's go to sclera. Okay, can you see your sclera, the white one? Very good. Okay, we cannot see also your retina because it's the back of your eyeball. It's inside of your eyes. Next, cornea. The cornea, it's in front of your eye, the clear layer, okay? The clear layer. Next, we cannot see also the optic nerve because it's inside. The optic nerve is the one sending the message to the brain. Okay, so I want you to memorize the meaning or the function of the parts of the eye because tomorrow I'm gonna ask questions about this one. Okay? Now, please, how do we gonna care for our eyes? Can we please read number one? Ready and go. Always read under the good light. Reading in dim light can be harmful to the eyes. Let's repeat. Always read under the good light. Reading in dim light can be harmful to the eyes. So make sure that you are reading with a proper light because if it is too dark and you're reading, it can be harmful to your eyes. Okay, let's read number two. Number two, when reading, do not hold your book too close to your eyes like this girl doing. Do not hold your book too close to your eyes. It should be far, but not too far, but it should be like this, okay? A little bit far and a little bit close. The proper position of your book while reading. Okay? Next, number three, avoid reading when you are lying down or when you are in a moving vehicle. So, if you are lying down, do not read. It will if you get tired of reading, then it will go to your face. Also, when you are in a car, moving car, do not read. It can be harmful to your eyes, okay? Because it's moving and it's not good when you are reading. Let's go to number four. Rest your eyes by closing them or by looking afar after reading. So if you are tired reading already, you can close your eyes or you can look afar. Okay? Especially you can it's better if you will look at the green color, yung sa nature, the green grass and the trees. Okay? Next, number five. Ready? Read. Avoid looking directly at the sun. Too much light is harmful to the eyes. Wear sunglasses that block radiation from the sun. So this one, you know already that is not good to look directly at the sun. Now, let's go to number six. Watch television at a safe distance. Watching television very close distance may harm your eyes. Okay? I wish that you are not watching very close dun sa TV nyo. Okay? Make sure that you have a safe distance while watching. Also, while with your computer. Okay? Make sure to observe safe distance, not too close like this. Okay? It can be harmful to your eyes. Next, number seven. Wear eye protection when you are doing hazardous activities. What are the hazardous? The dangerous activities. For example, the poison. You make sure you are wearing your eyeglasses when you are the workers when you are working, and also when you are working with the chemicals, and then that one, no, the dangerous chemicals, and especially today we need to wear mask, uh, eyeglasses there when you are driving, also when you are in a construction, this one, you need to wear eye protection. Okay? Next, number 8. Eat foods that are rich in vitamin A like squash, carrots, and papaya to have good and healthy eyes. Vitamin A helps the eye see clearly. So make sure you are eating vitamin A, yung mga squash, carrots, and papaya. And these are the other examples of vitamin A. Next, number 9. When your eyes are not functioning well, visit an eye doctor. An eye doctor treats eye diseases and conditions. Okay, so make sure that you are going to visit the eye doctor. Next, number 10. Avoid playing with sharp objects that can harm your eyes, like the boy doing here. Oh, do not play with the sharp objects. Okay? So now, I want you to get your science book. It looks like this, your science book, and open it on page 25. Page 25. Okay? I will count 1 to 10 for me to give you time to go to that page. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's start. I will read the instruction. Circle the letter of the correct answer. Circle the letter of the correct answer. Okay, number 1. Which is the organ of sight or for seeing? A, eyes, B, ears, C, nose, D, mouth. Please circle your answer. Okay, let's proceed to number 2. Which of these can you see? I will repeat the question. Which of these can you see? This one, you can see this one. A, the color of the flowers. B, your father's voice. C, music from the radio. Or D, the scent of your mother's perfume. Which of these can you see? A, the color of the flowers. B, your father's voice. C, music from the radio. Or D, the scent of your mother's perfume. Please circle your answer. Let's go to number 3. Which shows caring for the eye? Which shows caring for the eye? A, watching television too closely all day. B, closing the eyes when tired. C, reading inside a moving vehicle. Or D, forcefully rubbing one's eye with one hand. I will repeat the number 3, which shows caring for the eyes. A, watching television too closely all day. B, closing the eyes when tired. C, reading inside a moving vehicle. Or D, forcefully rubbing one's eye with one hand. Number 4, if you have an eye problem, what is the best thing to do? A, visit an eye doctor. B, eat nutritious food. C, wash your eyes with cold water. Or D, keep your eyes closed away. I will repeat the number 4. If you have an eye problem, what is the best thing to do? A, visit an eye doctor. B, eat nutritious food. C, wash your eyes with cold water. Or D, keep your eyes closed away. Now, the last number, number 5. Which food is good for the eyes? A, chocolate. B, carrot. C. Bread, or D. Fish? I will repeat. Which food is good for the eyes? A. Chocolate. B. Carrots. C. Bread, or D. Fish? Okay, very good. Now, please close your book and we will proceed with our next lesson, the parts of the ear. Are you ready? Okay. So we have only the three um, parts of the ear. Okay, it's divided into three parts. Okay, we have here the outer ear, number one, outer ear, middle ear, number two, and the third one is the inner ear. So let's go first to the outer ear. Outer, it's the outside. Okay, so the outer ear is called pinna. It is the part that you can see on both sides of your head. The pinna is shaped just right to collect the sound waves. So this is your pinna and you can touch it. Okay? It is, this one is the one that collect the sound waves. Jan. Okay? So that one is your pinna. Can you please touch your pinna? Okay, so that's the outer ear. That is the only part of the outer ear. Now, let's go to the number two, the middle ear. Oh, wait. This one is the pinna there. Okay. Now, let's go to the middle ear. The middle ear contains three tiny bones. Okay. It contains three tiny bones. Where is the middle ear here? There. Okay. Ito yung middle ear. And these are the bones. Now, what do we call to those bones? Sa mga bones na yan. So, the first one is the hammer. Ito po. Okay? The first bone is the hammer. Yan. Next is the anvil. Anvil. And next is the stirrup. Okay. These bones move when the eardrum vibrates. So when this one is the eardrum, when the eardrum vibrates, these three bones are moving, okay? And then the vibrations move or travel through the fluid that fills the inner ear. Okay? The inner ear. Dito naman yung inner ear. Here, nandito yung inner ear. So, when you hear something, so magpo-proceed dito sa, when you hear something, it goes to your ear canal. This is your ear canal. Then, sa eardrum, and then, the sounds, magmo-move yung mga nasa middle ear na bones, mag-get niya yung mga vibration of sounds and it will go here to the inner ear. Okay, so this one is your eardrum. Now, let's go to the inner ear. Okay, the inner ear are also called cochlea. Is the part of the ear that looks like the shell of a snail. So this one, ayan yung cochlea. It looks like a snail. Let's go to the big picture. Ito yung cochlea. Okay? So that is the inner ear. The inner ear has many nerve endings. And one of these nerve is the auditory nerve. Auditory nerve. What's the work of auditory nerve? It is the one that pick up the sound messages and send them to the brain. And then the brain send message of the sound the person is hearing. So it's like in your eyes, we have our optic nerve, the one sending the message. Here in your ears, we have auditory nerve, the one sending the message to the brain. Okay, so let's review. We have the outer ear, Three main parts: outer ear, middle ear, and inner ear. In the outer ear, we can see the pinna. Okay, that one. In the middle ear, we have here three bones: hammer, anvil, and stirrup. Okay, and also the eardrum. When the eardrum vibrates because of the sound, magsisend siya ng vibration ng sound sa inner ear, dun sa cochlea. Okay? And then, magpipik the sound that's sent in the cochlea, magiget ng auditory nerves na magsisend naman ng message to the brain. And the brain sends message of the sound what the person is hearing. Okay, so now let's go to how to take good. So remember also to study the parts of the ear for tomorrow's recitation. Okay? Now, let's go to the how gonna take good care of our ears. Number one, clean your outer ears regularly with soap and water. You should ask your parent to help you clean inside of your eye. Okay? Because you are still young, you need the guidance of your mommy or your daddy when cleaning the inside part of your ear, because it's dangerous if you uh, touch the eardrum. Okay? This one is a sensitive one. If you touch this one, you will get baka kayo mabingi. Okay? Number two, do not insert any objects inside your ears. You might lose your sense of hearing. Like this girl, do not do this one kasi when this girl touch her eardrum, malulus niya yung sense of hearing niya. Hindi na siya makakarinig. Do you want that to happen to you? No, right? So make sure that you will not do this one like the girl doing here. Okay, it's dangerous. Okay, so let's go to number three. When your ears hurt, see a doctor immediately. Okay, always see the doctor. Or when your ears is hurt, it's hurt, please tell it to your parents so that you can visit a doctor. So number four, lower the volume of the radio or any music player when listening, especially when you are headset or earphones. Not too loud, okay? Make sure that it's in the correct volume, not too high, okay? Low volume only. Now, number five, avoid catching cold. Germs in your throat might go to the ears and cause infection. Okay? So, always drink water so that you will not catch any cold. Because once you get cold, the germs in your throat might go to your ear and you can have some ear infection there. Okay, understand? Very good. So now, I want you to get your book again, your science book, and open it on page 29. Page 29, okay? 10 counts, ready, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. I hope that you are already on the page. So let me read the instruction first. Write yes if the sentence describe the way to take care of your nose, and write no if does not. I will repeat. Write yes if the sentence describes the way to take care of your nose, and no if does not. Okay. So here is your number 1. Okay, number 1, ask your parent to help you clean the inside of your ears? Yes or no? I will repeat. Number 1, ask your parent to help you clean the inside of your ears. Yes or no? Okay, let's proceed to number 2. Increase the volume of the radio when listening to the music. Number 2, I will repeat, increase the volume of the radio when listening to music. Let's go. Number 3, insert any object in your ears. Yes or no? Insert any object in your ears. Yes or no? Number 4, see a doctor if you have problem with your ears. Yes or no? See a doctor if you have problem with your ears. Yes or no? The last number 5. Do not shout into other people's ear. Yes or no? Do not shout into other people's ear. Yes or no? Okay? Done? Very good. Now, for your assignment, I want you to answer your book, page 29, letter A. Okay? Answer your book, page 29, letter A. Next, memorize the parts of the eye and ear and its function. Recitation tomorrow. Also, take a picture of pages 25 and 29, then pass it in class dojo. I will repeat the assignment. Answer your book, page 29, letter A. Memorize the parts of the eye and ear and its function. Recitation tomorrow. Take a picture of pages 25 and 29. Then pass it in class dojo. Okay? See you tomorrow. Bye, bye, bye.